Hi everyone, it's Renee from Lovely Lavender Wishes. I hope you're having a very blessed day today. I have been in steampunk mode for the last, I don't know, 2-3 weeks now. And I am so sorry. I was just in such a mode. I was just crafting and I never turned on the video, never turned on the camera. I did show you all how to make the cover and the spine and the back in a previous video. So if you want to see how I did that, just check out my previous video. But once I got into the whole, I don't know, I guess steampunk mode, I just started crafting every day and just kind of got in my zone and just finished the book. And then I realized, oh my gosh, I didn't even show any of my I don't know, how to do it, I guess, videos. So if there's anything that you see in the book that you want to know how I did it, please just comment below and I will do a how-to video or a process video on that. But anyway, so this is the cover. Again, I showed this to y'all before in a previous video. It's got the chains and the metal and the string and embossed and metallic. I don't know if you can see the shine. It's got some metallic shine. Here's the spine. Again, with chains and brads, and then here is a removable clip with a bunch of little charms and dangles and gears, and then this is a locket that opens up that you can put the picture or whatever you want in it. And then here's the back, again with a metal embellishment, and then a chain closure with a gear hanging for the whole steampunk look, and then distressed clip. So this unclips like this, stays attached to the book, and here is the thickness of the book. I have 2 signatures plus a middle piece that I put in, and here's the chain along the middle piece. So let's just get right into it. So here's the front cover with embossed paper and metallic, and then a tag with brad and gear on it, distressed. So little journal tags. Now for this, y'all are gonna laugh, but for this journal, I told myself I was not gonna do any sewing. I was not going to put any lace. I think I cheated a little. Yep, I did. I put a little lace in. But I said I wasn't going to do any sewing, was going to try to leave out the lace as much as possible. And at first it was difficult. I was trying to figure out, how am I going to do all this without sewing? And, you know, I didn't realize how much into sewing I got, which I'm not a sewer at all. But once I got my little sewing machine that I've told you all about before, I love to sew. But this one, I had to figure out other ways of attaching things, like with brads or metal or things in the steampunk theme. And it kind of stretched me out of my comfort zone a little bit, but it was fun. So the next page, we have a lot of journaling space here. So this opens up. And then this, I don't know if you could see, she's got her little monocle here. It's got the clear covering. There's copper accents, gold accents, copper shiny, I don't know if you can see that. And then this flips open into more journaling. So you've got this big journaling piece. So lots of journaling space in this. And then here you have a little tuck spot up at the top, attached with eyelets. And I was gifted this card, and I just knew as soon as I got it, I had to keep it and put it in. I kept the part that she wrote on, but I just love this image. So I kept this and made this into like a little journal card and kept the envelope that it came with. So I had to include that. And look on the inside, it even has, you know, little images on the inside and all throughout. I just loved it. And this matched this, so put it together perfectly. So this page turns, you know, tuck spot journaling area. Here we have a tuck spot with another journaling card, and it's got the gold and copper accents, if you can see that, see it shimmer with a stencil gear, stencil gear, and that tucks in here to this little pocket. This flips open, and you have a chain with another gear hanging down here, and a little flip up here for journaling, and you can put pictures here. or journal or whatever you want here. Here we have a decoupage little piece of napkin here with some stenciling. And then I did 4 or 5 different tabs along with the middle piece throughout the book, because I really like the industrial feel of these little metal tabs. I'm gonna detach this because that keeps getting, there we go. Okay, and then this page we have different tuck spots here. So you've got different little ephemera pieces and little journal cards on the back. We've got these two and this one. So these are all tuck spots right here. And this was that tissue paper that I got in the Your Creative, I think it's Your Creative Studio box, my monthly subscription box that I did a opening, an unboxing one. So if you want to see what's in that box, watch my video on that. But I used her tissue paper to make some little bags and such throughout this, because I as soon as I saw this tissue paper, I was like, oh, that would go perfect in the steampunk journal that I am making. And then this is a tag I made, again, with the embossed paper, some cheesecloth, some images. Here's some more embossed paper with gold accents along the side, some brads, some eyelets with some string, and a bulb pin with a key hanging. And then on the back, this is what it looks like on the back. So you have journaling space. And that just slides into this little tissue paper bag. And this flips open to a tuck spot. Again, another journaling card or journaling tag, another tag for journal space on the back. And then this is a tuck spot with a brad here. So this moves, it says Dr. Dreadful's Apothecary. And this hand's pointing this way, this hand's pointing this way, so you don't know which way his store is. Who knows? That's part of it. It's the mystery. Now here we're at the center already of the first signature. So on this side we have, it's this antique vellum. You can kind of see through it. It's this thick vellum with some clock images and some steampunk images here. Here's another little tag made with this gold paper with copper and gold accents on it. And then here's the back. So journaling, you can see the embossed through here. And then in the middle here, we have this little, it's a little flip. So this is an envelope that was decoupaged with steampunk napkins. You've got the gold and copper accents as well, stamping. Then it was decoupaged with some little ephemera pieces. And so I left this empty so you could put whatever you want in here. So it's an envelope. Oh, it's sticking. Just finished it. So here's an envelope. And so you can slide this in and out of this piece. So you could put paper in here, pictures, whatever you want, and slide it back in here. If I can get it through, there we go. And so it's got a little brad on the back for the closure and more decoupage napkin. So here you have a little tab, journaling space. This was embossed paper, inked up, torn out. And then this flips open to another journaling area. You have another space here that you can put, slide different things in. I left these long, so if you wanted to hang something from this, you can do that. As in all of my signatures, the middle of my signatures, I've put chain, I don't know if you can see them hanging out the bottom here, chain out of the bottom. So when their book's standing up, you can see the chain hanging. So that's in all the middle of the signatures, is this piece of chain. And then on this side, you have the same vellum tuck, another tag for journaling. And then this flips open, more journaling space. We have another part of that paper, that tissue paper envelope that I made. And then you have another journal card here. Here, more journaling spots. You have a brad, or a big grommet actually, and some ephemera. This flips up and this flips down. So you actually have quite a bit of room to journal. And flips over, you have another page that you can do whatever you want on. Here's another little flip piece. And here we have a little, if you can see that, a little, it's like a barrel. Kind of like think of it from the Prohibition days. It's probably not, but I was just kind of thinking maybe, you know, it kind of goes with the time. I like the copper feel of it. And so here you have a little pocket with a journal card on this side. And then eyelets here, which have the string through, and it goes to this side with the eyelets and the string with another little journal card. And another page with stenciling and stamping. There's stenciling and stamping throughout the whole book. And then on this side, we have a belly band with eyelets and grommets and such. And then you have a little gold coin envelope with some ephemera. And then inside are all these little papers. These, again, is something that came in the box of Your Creative Studios. And so it's papers that you can journal on or use as ephemera or tear up and, you know, use in your journals or whatever you'd like to do. Of course, it's got a little bling to it. And on this side is, again, that, so you have this piece here. On both sides, you have that antique vellum, which is really, it's a really thicker type vellum with an image on the front. This flips open. And then here I did cheat and use a little bit of lace. This is a decoupage napkin on a chipboard on the envelope. And the envelope was all stamped. And you can label the envelope however you want. Here's a little bit of lace. I did put a little bit of lace in. And then inside is this little card. Again, you got the gold accents, copper accents throughout. I painted. I have little these little brads, some string, and then the back for journaling card. You can journal on the front or the back. And that goes in this envelope. There. And that flips, and then on this side, same thing. This flips open into these little grommets, and then you have a page that you can put whatever you want on. Now here we are into the middle section. So this is this section that goes in the middle. And on this, you've got the guy with the little monocle. You can see the clear monocle, the gears, the chain that hangs down into more gears. And then you've got this closure. And if you can see, it's got the gold accents, the copper accents throughout, gold and copper. So everything was painted. And then this is a gear that hangs down. And you just kind of clip, you kind of wrap it through here. You can wrap it whichever way you want. But I just kind of, you know, just tied it like that. And this just opens like this into journaling space. And then this part opens, and this is a hinged part. So this little envelope unhinges open like this, and inside you have a little journaling book, a little mini journal within the journal, all coffee dyed paper, stamped and stenciled. And that slides in this envelope, and this closes, and then the envelope, you can see the hinges, so the envelope hinges right there. Then you have another journaling area. This opens up into another area here of envelopes. So this is journaling, then you got these envelopes that open up into this, and this can slide in and out of this string, so you can insert whatever you'd like, either here or here. But I loved this image, so I put this in here, but you can journal on the back or on right here, put pictures, what have you. But these are also tuck spots with large journal cards right in here. So this was really fun to make. It did take me out of my comfort zone, but it was really fun, but it kept me like all dark. So this flips open into this image, and then it's a tuck spot with another little journal card. So like I said, it kind of is more dark and it's more industrial looking. So I'm thinking my next journal is going to be maybe something brighter. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where I'm led to next. So on this page, you have this is a belly band. So you can insert papers or pictures or what have you in here. I left this blank for you, but you can see how that works. And then all in here, there's about 8 pages, so 16 pages back and front and back, right? 4, 8. Yeah, for the middle. And again, in the middle signature, we've got the chains hanging down. So you have another little mini journal in here. And then here you have a huge pocket. And inside the pocket is a large journal card, decoupaged napkin again. You can see the copper and gold accents on it, and then the back is just stenciled, so you can do whatever you want on it. And so, let's see, this all closes like this. This hinge is closed. This goes like this. And then this piece, just, you can tie it whichever way you want. But like I said, I put it in through like this, put it in through like this, and then just kind of wrap it around the middle. So then this hangs down and it just holds it shut. It pretty much stays shut on its own, but that's just another little embellishment for it. And then here's the back. So let's hold this like this. This hangs down. Whoop, there we go. So you've got the gears here, which turn. This is a chipboard piece, so it's like 3-dimensional. Got all that paper. This is exactly how I did the cover, same thing, with some embellishments and some eyelets, and then the chain hanging down. And this hangs down with a butterfly hanging down through the page. So when the book is open again, you're seeing all the chains and the butterfly and a few other things hanging out the bottom. Okay. And then we're into our third signature. So here's a tuck spot. Again, lady with the little monocle, feather, piece of ephemera. And then this page flips open into an altered CD sleeve. And there's a pocket on this side of the CD sleeve. And here we have the Book of Secrets. And it's hinged, because it was a book. I had to do hinges for a book. This opens up into journaling cards, into the magic goggles in the back. And then that just tucks right in here. So it was really fun trying to figure out how to attach things without sewing. And so hinges and brads and, you know, grommets and things and chain and string. So it made me, like I said, stretch out my comfort zone a little. So here I have a really teeny tiny, I don't know if you can see it, really teeny tiny metal embellishment, which was so cute, and I had to put it there. And then in the CD holder or CD sleeve, we have another, you know, steampunk image, and then a big journal card that you can journal on in the back. That just slides there. Page to journal on or put pictures on. Another page with stamping. This is coffee dyed, stenciled and stamped. And then here is a kind of like a glassine bag that I received in Happy Mail, and I loved this. I love this, so I didn't really put any ephemera on it or, you know, decorate it really, because I just liked the color. And inside, got an image here, steampunk image. Another one of those little metal tabs, and then this opens up, and opens up into like an accordion book. So you've got both sides that you can journal on, both sides. So again, a lot more space for journaling. And then I used some more of that tissue paper to make another little mini bag here into a tag with the same, you know, embossed different types of metallic paper, images. You can see the gold and the copper that I added on. I did use some, I see some more lace. I did use some lace, but no sewing. I did a paper clip or a stapler right here. And then, you know, attaching things with brads and a back to journal on. And then here you have brads holding this, And then this comes out with some chain hanging from here, a little bit more lace, and then a large journal card. And then there's a double pocket. Here's another pocket right here, so a larger pocket that opens up into a larger journal card. On the front here, you have this big tuck spot. So all this is a belly band. This is a tuck spot. So you just put it all. It goes all the way in. Another little journal card. There's that, and then you got the back of this card, and that just slides right into this bigger folder. So you got a small folder here, or a little pocket here, a little tuck spot here, and then one back here. And this flips open into more journaling space. This is a decoupaged napkin with, if you can see that, this was embossed with embossing powder. And then I've got two tags here for journaling or what have you that just slide right in. This flips open. This was another way I had to figure out, instead of sewing, how I could do this. I used wire. 49 Dragonflies did something like this, and I saw it a while back, and I was like, ooh, I kept that in my head for future reference, and so I used it here. And so this is a tuck spot. This pulls out to a long tag. This was from Artie Mays. Almost all these images that I've had, these are from the Digital Collage Club that I'm involved in, that I have a membership to. That they have some great images that you can use all for free. You know, once, I think if you're a member, then you can download as many images as you like. So almost all these images that I have were from that, or maybe from Google or a few other things, but that's where all these come from. And then the paper, some of it's Tim Holtz, some of it is scrapbook paper, some of it's just paper that I coffee dyed, so it's just a random assortment of paper. So this is a little long journal card right here. So it had some washi tape on there, and, you know, brads and such, and then an image here that was layered on, and then this just slides in. Just slide it down if I can do it. I did it 100 times, and of course on camera I can't do it. There we go. Just slide it down. And then on this side you have a little flip here. This is a little pocket, another journal card. And you can see the gold and the copper accents and stenciled. This flips over. This was the decoupage napkin made into like a little folder or tuck spot, a little pocket, I guess, and then a little postcard that you can use for journaling. And then on this page, I have a little mini tuck spot right here with a little mini tag. So you can put whatever you want right in there. And then this is a tuck spot holding a bigger journal card. Just like that. And then that wraps around to the other side. Now this is the center signature of this, the center page of this signature. Again, you got the vellum, so you got a tuck spot here. I left it empty. You've got another envelope. Again, it's slid in here, so you can take it out, pull it in, take it out. This is all has been, y'all can see again the shine. So it's been inked with the copper and the gold accents and painted with that, and then stamped, and then stenciled a little bit, and then decoupaged with napkins, and then some ephemera was glued on to decorate. So you can see right here the napkins, and this flips over, and then you have a brad on this side. I just love these colors. This all just went together so well. I just loved it. And again, you have another tab here with some journaling, and again, embossed paper. This was a parchment paper that I had. All these were parchment paper that really took to the embossing really well, and the ink, and I just love the way it feels. It's like this old parchment paper. And then this was parchment paper stamped. And then you have another tuck spot on this side. And then you have the wraparound into another tuck spot here on this side. And this lady she swivels around, and then you have like a little surprise underneath, little secret spot right there. And then over here you have another one. I had another one of the little barrels, little metal embellishment. You have the string here holding all this together. Inside you have a pocket with a journal card. It just slides in there. This flips over. Again, the string with the barrel, same one, and then another little journal card. Hopefully just slides right in. There we go. And then you have another feather with these. These are like 3-dimensional stickers I had. I try to use things that I have already, so I don't have to go out and purchase anything. Try to look around and see what I had. And like I said, I had to get creative trying to figure out how to attach things without sewing or, you know, using my normal methods. So it was fun. It was a good learning experience. So this opens up. They were all stenciled into this lady here. And again, you can see I've got word phrase here. I think this is from Artie Mays. And I think this was when I used wax on. This was one of my wax pieces. So if you want to learn how I did that, you could watch a previous video. It's got gold accents and copper accents throughout. You can see that in the light. And then it's got one of the metal embellishments, metal tabs here with a gear. And so this flips up into a lot of journaling area as well. So it's closed, and this, you have a page here to do whatever you would like on. You've got journaling page with sticker there, stenciling, coffee dyed. And then on this side you have a big pocket. And inside, with a large journaling card, you can put pictures or journal on the front and journal on the back. It just slides there. And then here's another part of that little bag. Inside I have a ball pin with, I know this is probably technically not a steampunk hat, but I loved it, and it had the steampunk look, so I used it. This is just, you know, twine. Used a lot of twine throughout, and then back is stenciled and journaled and inked, or not journaled, but inked, coffee dyed, and stenciled. And that just slides in here. And then here, coffee dyed, stenciled with some ephemera. Another one of those metal tabs. This flips over into a page. And then I have this, which is attached with a copper little clip here. Looks like this. And then this page, it's a big journal card. And this is like, was my multimedia journal card. It's got the gears, painted gears, the brads, the chain. You can see here I did some gold and copper accents again. I have this die cut piece that was painted with gold and copper. Made the paper up here embossed with the gold and copper as well. And then I have this metal piece that was glued on. And then at the bottom here, I've got, it says memories on this little piece of metal embellishment here. And then on the back is just a journal card. It's been stenciled, so you can journal on it. And then that just clips to, where did my clip go? Oh, there it is. It just clips to the page with this little copper clip. And then you can clip whatever you want on this page. And then there is the end, the back page. And it says here, safety, strength, and speed. So it's like saying, you know, I Godspeed on your way, kind of, as you end your journal. And then this is the back page. And so this, the clip just comes around and clips here to the front. And there you have it. And then this, of course, clips to the top, wherever you want it. And there's the journal. So, boy, y'all, I did have fun doing this. And it really did get me out of my comfort zone. And then I had I found this book in one of my, I don't know, piles of books. It was really cool. And so my husband saw this and he was like, wow, can you make like a cover kind of, you know, maybe not with this on it, but with the chains and the gears and stuff on this for him, so he would have it for notes, you know, because it's just a book of notes, but he wants me to do the cover. This is the first time my husband has asked me to do something for him, to make him something. So y'all, my next little project I'm going to do is just do the cover for this, and I'm going to do some chains and some embellishments and things like that. So I got to figure out exactly how I'm going to do this cover. But once I'm done with that, I think I will then figure out what journal I'm going to do next. I'm thinking I would like to go brighter and do some pastel-y type things, some brighter journals. I don't know, what do y'all think? So, you know, shoot me a message, let me know. My contact information is at the bottom, so if any of you want to get a hold of me or have any questions or want to see something, please let me know. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope this gave you all some ideas of what you can do, gets your creative juices flowing, and get you all out there creating. So I just hope you all have a very blessed day, and I will see you next time. Bye.